Hi, and welcome again to Mindful with Purpose. My name is Nelisa, and I'm your host. We are going to be talking about a very, very hot topic today: setting boundaries. Yes, aka stop nonsense. What do you know about stop nonsense, huh? Just don't move, get something to drink, be comfortable because we're going to be diving deep and ripping this topic apart. How do you set healthy boundaries for your sanity? Don't go anywhere. Setting boundaries is all about defining what's acceptable and what's not acceptable in relationships and life in general. It also helps protect your mental health and emotional space while maintaining healthy connections with others. In this episode, we'll be diving deep into how to manage the art of setting boundaries. Before we go any further, make sure that you are subscribed to our channel. It costs nothing. Hit the notification button to make sure you never miss a thing. I would really, really appreciate it. It helps a lot. So make sure that you tell your friend to tell their friend and to tell their friends to subscribe to our channel. Thank you. But first things first, what are boundaries anyway? You know, the way we can define boundaries, they're like these invisible lines that you define on your personal space that both physically and emotionally set the tone and the limits of what you are comfortable with. Oftentimes, people cross those invisible lines, and because of our wounds and the fear of rejection and the fear of being seen not to be nice, we go on our people pleasing journey and try and do everything for people to like us. And that is where our boundaries get violated. And what happens is the emotional and imbalance that happens within us, that turmoil that takes you out of your alignment. So, why is setting boundaries important, you may ask? That's very important because it helps you to maintain healthy relationships, reduce stress, and protect your mental health. I mean, I'm talking from a personal perspective here. Because of my people pleasing tendencies, I tend to agree to everything. I could say yes to things that I know that I don't want to do. Or I would smile when people were really being mean to me because I had those wounds that I have to be a nice girl for people to like me. In essence, without boundaries, you will find yourself frustrated, overwhelmed, and constantly pleasing people and feeling drained. And you wonder to yourself, why am I feeling so drained? Because of the demands by others that don't necessarily resonate with what is inside of you. It doesn't resonate with what you want to do. So we can categorize these boundaries into different categories. We'll just look at three, and these would be physical, emotional, and material boundaries. And I will break down the meaning or the details with each and every one of them. Physical boundaries relate to your personal space, when people are too close for comfort, when people touch you in ways that feel uncomfortable, you should then be able to set a boundary and say, I don't like it if you come that close, or I don't like it if you touch me in a particular minute. But it happens that because of the people-pleasing nature or because of fear of what we may lose. I was watching a video the other day of a certain musician who was talking about how in the entertainment industry, how certain artists would treat her because she's a girl, how personal space is not respected, and how she would have to just, read to certain things which she didn't necessarily want to participate in without being seen as firm because she was going to be labeled, certain things that I cannot repeat on this channel. So, yeah, so physical boundaries. Are you able to set clear physical boundaries in your life? Second one is emotional boundaries. I think we all have experienced this at one point or the other, where people say things, and because they've said these things over and over, and to them it has become the norm. It is okay to say these things, but we die slowly inside, and we wouldn't want to tell them to stop because maybe we respect them, or maybe we're afraid that if we object to what is being said, then the treatment is going to change and they're not going to like us anymore. And society has placed this enormous responsibility on being likable, such that if you've got these wounds of wanting to be seen and praised as a person, it may have emanated from your childhood. So you can actually grow up with these things, and in your adult life, you continue to please people at your emotional expense. So just look out for those things in your particular life, in your particular space. If you are feeling any type of emotional vulnerability because of people who are violating your emotional boundaries. The last one is material boundaries. It can relate to people who just expect that, you would keep on giving, be it money or personal belongings. People who just come and take, or people who just, those people in the middle of the month, they'll just say, oh, can you quickly give me, and they throw a number, and you feel some kind of, you feel compelled to help them because you want to appear as if you're a nice person, but you don't have this money. So if you don't have clear boundaries, you'll keep on doing it, thinking that they will think on your behalf. You would think, oh, everybody knows I'm a single mother, or everybody knows I'm just a student. Okay, I'll just take my last and give because they really need it. But they don't get it. They keep on coming back and back and back. So you are the one who's suffering because you are not able to set your boundaries. Does it actually make any sense? Have you ever been in such a situation? Please do let me know. Let me know in the comment section. Let's have a conversation about it, because this is just, it's supposed to be interactive. We're supposed to be talking about those things. So do let me know. So those are the ways in which boundaries can be violated. Well, that's it, my lovelies. We have come to the end of the episode. I hope it was good and beneficial to you. Till we meet again, remember to subscribe to my channel, Mindful with Purpose. If you are a returning subscriber, please turn on the notification button so that you will always be reminded of the episodes as they drop. Thank you.